Well, I finally found it. The answer to the big question, why are movies and TV shows so bad? Or why do they suck these days? And I'm going to reveal to you the answer. So stay tuned. Welcome, story lovers, to the Story Dude Show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you a new set of episodes for the month of December 2022. And I thought I'd bring this up to close off the year. So stay tuned. Let's dive right into it. You know, a lot of articles say movies at its worst. Even Dustin Hoffman himself admitted that movies and TV shows, not necessarily TV shows, but movies in particular, are at their absolute worst. Now, it's not the reason that you think it is, because I'm going to reveal to you the two fundamental reasons why they do suck. And it all has to go to the pre-production phases or the pre-production stages of film and TV, specifically when it comes to writing. You see, folks, when you write or when a screenwriter writes a movie or a TV show and sends in for critiquing, a lot of the critiques, a lot of the critics that I have observed, there's two things that they do. One is they do not suspend their disbelief, which is something that we, the audience, want to do when we go watch a movie or a TV show. Suspend our disbelief. Unfortunately, these new age critics don't seem to want to do that. And that leads to them making remarks, something to the effect of using the words unrealistic and not believable. Now, I did an episode on this maybe earlier this year or maybe last year. You can go look that up. But I said the main reason for movies and TV shows to suck were actually the critics themselves. Now, this episode is all about why that is. So the first reason in the lack of suspension of disbelief. That's reason number one. And factor or reason number two is picking on unimportant or unrelated or insignificant items or elements in a movie or a TV show. You see, when you don't understand the techniques or how production or post-production works, including stunts, how stunts are deployed in a production works to make it look believable, then you've lost all credibility. So that's the two main reasons I believe that movies and TV shows suck. They're at an all-time low because when you pander to the critics, like we have somebody saying this isn't politically correct or various other things. So that's where the quality of your movie or TV show, or the writer's movie or TV show, suffers. And I do have to point out that recently Hollywood just admitted, or they just said it out loud, that they wish they would make movies like RRR. If you don't know what RRR is, now this is a movie that comes out of Tollywood. And for those of you guys who don't know what Tollywood is South Indian film industry. Now, one filmmaker, this is the filmmaker that made RRR, S.S. Rajamouli, he has this to say: you got to believe in your characters. Now, when critics like this make assumptions and don't allow for suspension of disbelief and nitpick on the most insignificant elements in a story or a script or a TV show, more and more filmmakers, more and more creative practitioners don't seem to believe in their work. They don't seem to believe in their characters. It causes them to not believe in their characters, and it propels them to take the easy way out, which is to do what everybody else is doing. So you got to stand out. You got to believe in your characters. That's my message for this episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode of the Story Dude Show. I post anywhere between 2 to 3 episodes per month, so be sure to check them all out. And as always, I'm your host, Jared Dean Winchester, also known as the Story Dude. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you again, don't forget to turn that page.